All right, number 7, Will. We're back with Will again from Primabolics, our series number 7th in this series of videos showcasing all your fantastic Australian products. And today we are talking about Intrawar 2.0. So there obviously was a 1.0.
There was originally. It was a BCA version only, so your branched chain amino acids only. And then I guess there was a lot more data came to light on essential amino acids and how helpful they are. So I included them as well in there. And then I thought, while I'm at it, I'm going to really beef this guy up. I'm going to make this like the very comprehensive intra workout to support all kinds of basically, athletic pursuits and goals. And like I've got a lot of people from a lot of different walks of life using it. But yeah, essentially I took the original Intrawar concept and went, let's really beef this up and make this a
Well, I must admit, and you'll go through all these ingredients in there, but it is definitely totally different to anything else on the market here in Australia as an intra workout. So take it from the top. Tell us a little bit about it. What's in there? How does it work? The benefits of all the ingredients that are in there.
So the actual amino acid part, probably the most important part of an amino product. I'm using Compound Solutions trademarked like Instaminos. So that's these are all naturally fermented as well. So they're fermented from plant sources, not animals. So I guess as a perk, they're vegan friendly. But they're also guaranteed to be 99.99% pharmaceutical grade.
Do they still make aminos from animal sources, or are they generally all fermented?
Feathers, hair.
So that is true that they come from like horse hair and feathers?
Duck feathers and things, for
really?
Sure. Yeah, certainly, because they synthesize them from any organic material, really. So, but like in recent time,
because I can remember years and years ago, remember Extend?
Yes.
There was a big thing went around then about like Extend is made out of horse hair and everyone's freaking out.
Definitely. And it's actually true because they isolate the amino acids from there, and it's a lesser known, but or they'll ferment it out with bacteria as well. Alternatively, so there's a few ways you can do it, but the reason I love these is they're fermented from plant sources, but they're also pure pharmaceutical grade amino acids. It's the one way you can guarantee quality every batch. The
Amino 9 is really renowned as being some of the best aminos around.
It is. It is known to be, and it's a specific ratio they use that shows the biggest impact on muscle protein synthesis and really kickstarting that recovery and keeping that muscle breakdown to a minimum. So like I guess they've gone through the effort of paying to trademark this ingredient. They've done all the studies on it as well, and they've really they've done a great job. So I have both Amino 9 and Instaminos as the amino acid blend. So it's probably the most expensive premium amino acids you could put in a product, and I put both in. So that's the backbone of that product. But then the extra fun stuff is what makes it different to the other stuff on the market. So
quickly, we just still go on aminos a little bit. So the latest research that came out was it showed that branched chain amino acids actually work more efficiently when they're combined in that essential amino acid blend.
Yeah, definitely. And look, I think customers who might be newer to the channel or who haven't really used supplements much, to sort of take away the confusion, the 3 branched chain amino acids are in the 9 amino acids. Right. So essential amino acids are BCAAs. BCAAs are in the essential amino acids. So essential amino acids are 9 amino acids, and the 3 of those 9 are branched chain amino acids. The difference is a lot of people in recent times have found the data came out on using just the 3 amino acids found in your BCAAs by themselves, compared to using it against the full 9 in the EAA blend, and it was having more of the complete protein there. They found more prolonged increase in, more of a sustained boost in muscle protein synthesis. So, and I guess what's that mean for customers? It means that you're getting basically your body is in a elevated state of turning protein over to new tissue for longer. So obviously that has great implications for reducing muscle soreness, for recovery, for muscle building. Really, really good. And in particular, if you're someone who's got a very physical job, have a very physically demanding job, labourers, brickies, tradies, people who have got a large physical demand on their body as well, it has a very nice protective effect on your muscle as well. It helps to spare muscle.
I've always said that, again, intra formulas aren't just for training. Like you said, they're for tradies, you put it in your water bottle during the day, etc. So just quickly touching on the aminos again, I just want to go back to it. So your essential amino acids, there's 9 of them, and they're called essential because you need to get them from your food source.
You do, you need
so
to have them.
Once you have those, your body then makes the other amino acids of 22 of them or something.
Certainly. And the different combinations of them is what's important. So this gives you all the resources you need, and I guess the thought process is, in a traditional, without using amino acids in training session, let's say we break down our muscle to here and we recover to here. The idea is if we're putting in these amino acids, to help out supply, 1, a fuel source, and 2, prevent this muscle breaking down as much. Instead of breaking down to here and recovering to here the next week, we're only breaking down to here and we're recovering to here. So that's sort of the layman's terms way of explaining how they're beneficial. That's probably the very simplified way of explaining them. But they prevent muscle breakdown. They act as a fuel source too. So if you're dieting hard, and instead of your body going, let's break down muscle as a fuel source, get those amino acids and convert them to glucose, we have amino acids there ready to go that will be burnt after we deplete our body of blood sugar to burn. So really good if you're dieting, because our body won't try and dip into our muscle stores for amino acids to burn as fuel. We're supplying it. So very protective on muscle, very, very anabolic as well. So great at boosting protein synthesis, actually building new tissue. So
that alone makes this a great product.
It's handy.
What else you got in there?
What else we got? Citrulline's a nice one. I love citrulline malate. One, because citrulline malate is actually a 2-to-1 ratio of L-citrulline amino acid, which is known to boost nitric oxide, which will boost blood flow, more nutrients into the muscle, flushing out waste products faster. So extra blood flow, really great feature of the product, right? That's the reason I have that. But also malic acid is the second part. So citrulline malate is citrulline bound to malic acid. And malic acid goes into the Krebs cycle and helps everybody produce ATP more efficiently. So we end up with, we're getting increased blood flow, more blood into the muscle, supplying more nutrients. We also have malic acid going to the Krebs cycle, helping our body produce more energy more efficiently. So we have this really nice 1-2.
More ATP, more reps.
Bingo. Same theory as creatine.
That's right.
So citrulline malate, 2,000 milligrams. So a nice dose. And if you're using any pre-workouts, this will help to add, it works synergistically with most pre-workouts. It leads, lends some more citrulline to your pump formula or your pre-formula. I also then throw in betaine. Now, we covered that in some other videos, but it's a really great amino acid for boosting
have a look
power.
at video number 6, I think it was. On Grind, we talked about betaine. Definitely.
We do. And it boosts power output very significantly. So we've got something to boost the blood flow, boost the energy production, boost power output with the betaine. And it's a really nice thing to include at a good solid dose as well, 1,500 milligrams. So a good solid whack of betaine too. And then finally, look, I've got the electrolyte matrix, but the big thing in that electrolyte matrix is cell charge. Now,
why is an electrolyte matrix important in intra?
So look, electrolytes are basically our bodies run on electrical signals, and electrolytes are super important to help with that nerve firing, with signaling, with hydration. Things like sodium, potassium are super important for regulating how hydrated our cells are, how much water can be brought in. So they're important for us, so many different functions as well. Nerve function, contractile power. So they're so important for people, particularly when we're doing something strenuous where we're using an intra-workout, or tradies and people with physical jobs who are using them throughout the day. Electrolytes are crucial for a whole host of functions, like not just hydration, but also muscle function, brain function. There's a huge host of benefits to them. So when I made a product designed to increase, to be a real workhorse product, I threw them in straight away. The real flagship one though being the trademarked ingredient Cell Charge. That's a big point of difference that no one has done in an intra workout before. Cell Charge is a trademarked ingredient, and it's a blend of 81 trace minerals. Basically, it's a single source fulvic mineral blend. It works like Shilajit, where it'll actually help your body to produce energy more efficiently. It will help you absorb nutrients far easier as well. So it increases nutrient absorption. So when you throw it in with something that boosts with amino acids and things that boost blood flow, throw it in with a pre-workout or a stimulant, it enhances absorption, makes your blood, it sucks everything out, drives into the cell a lot better. Also massively powerful immune support as well. So when we're training really hard, that's super important too, is making sure our immune system's nice and robust as well. So really great nutrient absorption, immune system boosting as well. And then also really to help with that with the actual uptake of the amino acids in there, and then all of those micronutrients too, and trace minerals, 80 odd trace minerals. So we're repleting what we're burning.
Yeah.
So a really nice sort of point of difference to other things in the market. I mean, it by itself, cell charge comes from only one deposit in the world, and it's normally by itself it's sold only as a tincture in a glass vial, and it's normally $100 product by itself.
Yeah.
Literally has a recommended retail of $100. You can only get it from one place. Super hard to use, but has so many benefits. They found it had 181 times the amount of antioxidants as blueberries. 180 times the amount of antioxidants as blueberries. They've used it in studies with chickens as well, and they found they had things like overall body mass increased by 6%. Bone growth increased by like 12%. Incredibly useful supplement that helps to boost overall health, well-being, immunity, nutrient absorption, cellular function, cellular energy. So this is thrown in on top, and it's like a jacked up super green sort of thought process, So we've got this amazing powerhouse there with the cell charge, citrulline malate for the blood flow, betaine for the power. We've got the trademarked Amino 9 essential amino acids, the Instamino branched chain amino acids. It's a really stacked intra. That was the thought process behind Intrawar 2.0.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And 3 great flavours.
We've got fun ones, don't we? What have we got in stock now, Kim?
So we got red frogs here.
We do.
I've got
the mango nectar.
Mango.
That's my personal favourite.
Yep.
We've got the watermelon as well. But look, so we've got all 3 flavours online, I assume. Beautiful.
Yep. They're all online, $69.95. How many serves do we get out of here?
We've got 40 scoops.
40 scoops
in that one there.
Yep.
So we've got a 40 scoop tub there, $69 retail with the 3 flavours.
Yep.
All up on the website now.
That's right. All available online and in store. Free Australia-wide delivery. Yep. Thanks, Will. That was really great. I really enjoyed that. 7 videos, that's not bad going.
Good
and
effort,
so super informative. I just want to thank you for coming over here and visiting us, giving us all this great information.
Thanks for having me.
And I'm sure next time you come back, we'll do it again, because is there anything new in the pipelines for Primabolics?
There's heaps. We've got a lot of changes coming very, very soon. I've got a lot of new formulas to drop in the next 1 or 2 months. So there's going to be definitely
anything you can sort of little suggestions or what's coming in?
There's a complete overhaul.
Right.
There's been a reformulation of existing products. There's new products. There's a lot happening. So there's some of your old favourites you'll see come back with a whole big facelift and new formulations. You'll see also some new kids on the block. But you'll see some reworked classics come back in new look, new feel. There's a lot of exciting new botanicals that I've gone researching. So there's some very unique formulas coming out, particularly in the next 1 or 2 months. The next sort of 4 to 6 weeks, really watch out. I'm going to have some things drop. New flavours, new botanicals, new formulas. It's a very, very busy brand in the next 2 months. So.
Well, all that means is that in spring you're going to have to come back and do a whole bunch of new videos.
Look forward to it. Let's do the next 7.
No worries. Thanks, Will. Really appreciate it. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for having me, Kim.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. And don't forget, there's 7 in this series, so go back from the beginning and check them all out. Thanks, Will.
Cheers, guys.